Hello everyone, this is Hello Chaz, and we'll be doing some more Floor 9 gameplay. Let's see how well we can do. We can maybe get lucky, maybe not get lucky. Strategy chat is sleeping on Cole. I don't know why. But Cole is pretty good, yo. It's one of my most consistent Floor 9 wins, so we gotta rep the Cole, but we're not gonna rep the Cole into the Discord. We're just gonna play games and win some more. That seems like the most healthy response to social media. Yeah, let's take a crap. Could take a turtle. There's a chance of taking a candy here. Now, turtle is really good with checkered flag. Speaking of magpie, not good here. No, it's just good. Oh right, we have a D2. Nothing matters. I mean D3. D3 covers all questionable choices. Coconut half or bigger, really. Coconut half if we end up getting an Oswald would be pretty cool. Big Urn if we end up getting Urn Breaker is pretty cool. Coconut half is probably a little bit better because of Fruit Basket, I believe. I believe Fruit Basket has some implications there. Coconut half just has so many good doubles. Ooh. This is a pool ball versus happy hour situation for me. Lockpick is generically value. There's a ton of allure to picking up these sorts of chests and then later having them disappear. So I prefer lockpick as a mid-game to late-game item, as opposed to right now. I can still pick up lockpicks, lockboxes, and have them sit on the board. We have a need for putting things into our deck. Happy hour is pretty good. If we happen to get martini, that's fantastic. If we get beers, that's good. If we get in dwarf, we're you know, a little bit sad. These don't really have outs to attract us. We have enough large things of value here. We can work on something a little bit higher than the value that we see. Now, I guess we can go to magpie. There's not a huge problem with that. Now, here's the question, is do we go ore or do we not go ore? Now, the reason to go ore is because ores allow us to get Shiny Pebble. And Shiny Pebble is just so good. It's just so good. But we could also not. Ore is fairly expensive in that it costs a miner. But also at the same time, I'm seeing a lack of outs for us here. Ore is something that will scale. So let's try it. Let's take an ore for Tetra, you know. Pick up bubble. You know, if I don't see Jack-o'-lantern, I'm quite hesitant to pick up Toddler. Hex of Tedium has a problem where it does not help our board at all. Tedium Capsule is fine. Hex of Draining is generically a little bit more value. It scales down to 2 over the rest of the game, but it starts at 3. So it's just generically a lot of value. Ninja and Mouse and Maxwell the Bear are good. Pink pepper is one of the strongest symbols in the game, though, so picking up that. And shiny pebble. So that's something where we can start getting value. Start ramping up the value here. 28 big ore is big value. 15. Three-sided die is still going to be a huge amount of money. And lucky capsule. Woo-hoo-hoo. Maybe we can get something good out of this. Worst case scenario, it's just a generic 3 that we pick up. That's actually worse than that. Of course, we pick up spirit here. We have more than enough to pay rent. We're looking for a construction worker. Bronze Arrow is going to scale better than Chemical 7 or Rain. Cursed Katana, now that is an out. It's basically like we've already picked up... it's like we've picked up one cultist. We could pick up 2 more, and Cursed Katana would pay for itself. Pizza the Cat is just going to be +1. Or we have a problem where we have ore coming in. Cursed Katana isn't going to be insane value, but it does give us a lot of outs where seeing a ninja and then seeing another ninja is going to be super huge for us. So Cursed Katana is just generically of similar value to Pizza the Cat. I also like how you know, Cursed Katana can't help us win the game, so there is some sort of bias towards well, picking up symbols that help us win the game. Speaking of which, another crab for our crab to hang out. We have a sort of nice relationship between our crabs. It's budding along. We can pick up Thief. The purpose of picking up Thief is that we will eventually get a banana peel, and then the Thief will get absolutely wrecked. Third crab. Now we're getting somewhere. And we have an option to pick up a peach here. Now, if we were to pick up a peach, we would be removing something. We also have the option to not pick up a peach and focus on picking up only ninjas and 3 value symbols here. Now, I'm going to do a quick check using my magical obs, and just squeeze in my if you would be so kind as to show me my most recent log file. Thank you. And now we gain 35 coins per spin, and whoa, and 24. So we're gaining about 25. Peach helps us a little bit, and then it's going to hurt. So right now, it's the sort of situation where I could pick up Peach and, for example, remove Cat. Cat's not really doing a lot for us right now. We could also remove Cherry. Or we could also remove Flower. We have a cherry, a Coke, and a half. Removing flour seems very plausible here. There's some items that improve cat. Common items that improve cat. We probably don't care about Lucky Cat that much. We have crabs, which are now engaged, and we have ninjas, which are online as well. And we definitely don't mind to see a banana peel at this point. So crabs are meh, or sorry, that Lucky Cat is meh. So because Lucky Cat is meh, it's sort of pretty even with the flour. I still think picking up a shiny pebble is not good here, so... Yeah, I think skip here. And then with 35, or with 30, we're averaging somewhere around 30. We should be removing a thing. The thing we're going to be removing is the flower, since we're not picking up a rain. Flower is going to be the least valuable thing that we could have here. Sloth, safe, chemical 7. Now, if we have lockpick, then safe pays off, of course, but we don't, so you have to take that into consideration. Horseshoe is going to be insane, just because it gives 2 each spin. Nothing wrong with a horseshoe. These are no good. No good. We could pick up a thief here. I think picking up a thief here is asking for trouble. And the reason why it's asking for trouble is because we're still looking for a banana peel. And in addition, when we're getting a banana peel, the time it takes to create that sort of value. Now we could get, if we pick up a thief, we could pick up bounty hunter. Maybe the fact that picking up thief enables bounty hunter is good for us. We're not hurting for whether we're making payments or not. So let's pick up a thief. Let's see how this goes. We could pick up this bounty hunter, or we could pick up apple. Apple, it's hard to pick up bounty hunter when we see an apple. Apple is, of course, one of the best scaling rares in the game. One of the best scaling symbols in the game. It's just a huge amount of value. I'm picking up wealthy capsule. It's way too late for suits. As you can see, having thieves on the board is not hurting us at the moment. It's a lot of spinning for that arrow to do. We could consider picking up a bounty hunter here, or we could consider not. The charges here aren't big enough for me to validate picking up a bounty hunter, so I'm skipping on that. One and one removal. Wine is 3 at the moment, thanks to happy hour. So immediately we're picking up wine and getting huge value. Now, we have ores and we have the option to pick up X-ray machine. So automatically picking up X-ray machine here is pretty bonkers in terms of improving the value of our board. We just need to sort of survive through, you know, the next couple of spins. This is going to be a little bit of a tight payment. We're looking for bounty hunter and miner. Of course, crabs and ninja are both fantastic. And so we have pretty good scaling towards the end of the game. Miner, that's just what the doctor ordered. Let's go. 8. 33. Okay. Do we pick up a key here, or do we say our board is way too full? Let's not. I think our board is way too full. Let's not is very reasonable here. Now, if we say 30 and 5, we're a little bit behind the curve. And not using our removal was sloppy. We're taking out the cat. 47. That's a lot better of a number. Hustling capsule versus ore. I think because I think I'm picking up ore because hustling capsule is going to ore is first of all going to give us 10 from the miner. It's going to turn into something rare. So ore is going to give us value, a similar value to hustling capsule. And again, we're having trouble making this payment. 18 is, oof. That's really bad. It's bad enough that I think I want to be respinning here. Void Creature is as good as it's going to get. $22. That's fine. It's not going to help us make payment here, though. That's the problem. Or we could just pick up more ore for the geologist. Yeah. 40 and... oh, doing one spin? Okay, we do have removal. 29? Yeah, okay. So I think we were a little bit greedy on getting these thieves off the board. Then again, I don't think our build really scales to the end of the game. We just didn't... we had some crabs, but I don't think that was good enough. You know, our rares don't necessarily scale into the end of the game. Now, if we get ores and we get bailed out by an X-ray machine, I think there's something to be said for that. That definitely seems like a little bit of a plausible out. And we had some opportunities to get some good symbols that we just didn't get. Seeing the thieves die at 15 and 8 is a little bit painful. But then again, if we say 8 and 15 is what? 15, 8, 23. So yeah, literally, if we hadn't picked up the thieves, we would have made this payment. That said, I'm not sure we would have made the next payment. That's sort of a problem that we have based off of our setup. So let's retry. So try to get a little bit better setup. Pick up B, sure. Now, if we and coal is good. Now, if we see a situation where we end up getting forced into bees and flowers because those are the most valuable things, I think that's one that we have to take. And if we're getting forced into coal, because coal is the, you know, that's just a winning move. We do have to be somewhat conscientious. Now, I think that picking peach over spades is just good here. Because, look, we have the scaling. We do not need to be worrying about having good symbols that we're getting. So, just picking up peach here. Just normal, no nonsense. Jack-o'-lantern versus fish tank. Jack-o'-lantern is super insane. Watering can is not a consideration at this moment. It's a good synergy item with things that we do not have. So, yeah, let's get a jack-o'-lantern. Let's get some children onto the board. Gather around, children. Ooh, this is a really painful spin. Do you know what? Seeds have a chance of turning into flower. They also have some uncommon chances. So if the seed pops and turns into a flower, I'll be happy. And if it turns into something else, I'm not going to be distraught. It's going to be disappointing. A banana is one of the worst options. But sort of my thinking there is that coconut is the best of these options. And sort of my thinking there is that we're having, if we have a little bit of trouble paying rent, which we do have a little bit of trouble paying rent, then it'll be better to pick up something there and then wait forever. Now, I think picking up this coal is a little bit greedy, but I'm super going to do it. If we can just pick up this coal, if this coal conveys, then we basically win the game. Now, with this coconut half already, then picking up this coconut half is super insane value. We have an option between square jar and small symbol bomb. Small symbol bomb is going to be a small amount of value. And square jar is going to give us, you know, something on the order of 20 coins. So between small symbol bomb and square jar, it's actually quite close. The one thing I like about square jar is that if I mess up the math a little bit, square jar is sort of RNG stabilizing here. It's very forgiving relative to small symbol bomb. We're also in terms of things that we're looking for, we're also not looking for an insane number of, well, some symbols are really good and other symbols are just meh. The fact that we have this 3 coal coming in is just really stabilizing. But ideally, if we can see some candy, yes. Took the words right out of my mouth. This is enough that we can skip. Just barely. The mouse is alright. It's about 1.25 here. $17. Again, we can skip flower here. It's not going to destroy us. And we can also pick up golem and then just get rocks. Golem fills out our build, and then we just hammer them away. Get rarity, and then power into the end game. Using that rarity. I can see the argument for picking up golem here. I'm gonna do a this is very aggressive. We're just trying rocks. Flower here is again, the bee is helping this flower a lot. For making it a plausible pickup. I'm going to pick up golem here. I want to see how the golem ends up working out. I want to see rocks in more situations. And so we can pick up shiny pebble because we picked up golem, which is pretty cool. 18 and another coal for the kitty. That's super good. We're basically done with scaling here. Another coconut, and then we can get a monkey ever. Happy hour. We already have things for happy hour, right? Yeah, we have a wine. This is +1. Purple pepper is also pretty insane with our 4 coal that we get. At the same time, I'm also not you know, bouncing off the walls trying to get scaling into this build here. We have the banana. Well, we have a monkey incoming. Happy hour is going to trigger roughly the same amount of time as purple pepper, but it's going to be triggering now as opposed to in 20 turns. So that's why I'm picking up happy hour. I'm comfortable with that choice. In terms of removal, we don't need to remove anything right now, but we will need to remove something soon. 16. That's a concern. And we can pick up some more shiny pebbles, and then we need to start removing. $21. I don't think we pick up the 3-sided die. So I think we skip here and start removing. Skip here and start removing. Now what are we removing? We have the flower with the bee. We have cat for Lucky Cat. So Lucky Cat's good enough that it's tempting to keep the cat here. Remove the coin. I like that a little bit better. The pearl has a lot of synergies here. Coin is probably the one that we're least happy to see. 20. Now if we go 20, 20, 20, which seems likely, then we pop the swear jar for another 29. So we just very barely make rent. Very barely. Getting the monkey helps. If we can just get the monkey to slam on some things. And candy is good. $38, and we pop the swear jar, and we pay the 150, and then the coal comes in. We pick up the watermelon over the hustling capsule, I believe, just because watermelon is so insane. Absolutely insane. Xerox contract versus Pizza the Cat versus Piggy Bank. Pizza the Cat, we only have 1 cat. Piggy Bank is, we might have to blow it up in order to pay for the next rent, and I'm super okay with that. If we can just get this coal in, we just basically bank for the rest of the game, and we don't have a care in the world. So Piggy Bank is going to be possibly 2 burst, or it's going to be 2 for the rest of the game. Between these, I'm not tremendously concerned. $36. Ninja does not seem like correct at this moment. We're just going to get the diamonds in. I say waiting for the diamonds to arrive. Picking up Rain versus 5-sided die. A 5-sided die is 3. It's going to be value, especially this early in the game. It's still going to be conveying into something. $42. The monkey is just absolutely bouncing off the walls in delight. Skipping here. Actually, it's kind of hard to tell based off of the logs what's going on here. Based off of the numbers. The monkey is adding 16. We get 20. 20 and 3 is 60. So we should be able to make this payment without it's not going to be super easy, but we should be able to make it. Obviously, the diamond conveying and the C7 is helping a lot here. And I'm not feeling the need to add a shiny pebble. Good. So we made that payment. This solves our problem. We get removal, which we very much need. Now we have an option for a Hex of Destruction. This is a reasonably plausible option. The reason not to get it here is because we have the coal coming in, and we don't need to worry about that scaling. In 7 spins, we just let everything remove itself as necessary, and that'll be generally fine. 28 is a hot exclamation point, but you know, we have some things which are providing value here. Specifically, these coals are just absolutely gorgeous. So I don't feel the need to pick up Hex of Destruction. And Cleaning Rag is obviously insane here. Wow. Holy smokes. Wow. The fact that Cleaning Rag and X-Ray Machine as uncommons are affecting ore is a kind of big deal that I didn't give ore enough credit for. Because all of a sudden these ores are no longer dead weight. I'm taking out Cat because I like the, well, I can take out Cherry because, well, like how many doubles do we care about? I'm more excited to take a Farmer. Yeah, we are picking up Farmer. So Cat has the least synergy with everything on the board. Six to 29. 29 is pretty good. If we get 30 for 6 spins, then that still has a problem. That's numeric. That numerically has issues. We do have a pull coming in. So that should solve our problems. Should solve our problems, I say, as if repeating it causes it to be true. 30 times 6 is only 180. So we could, we're in a little bit of danger of not making this payment. That said, if we just get more diamonds to show up, then that shouldn't be a problem, right? I'm not exactly sure why. Picking up the Thief to get rid of the banana peel seems like the correct play. We have so many symbols, which is a problem. $46. Picking up beer versus picking up Hustling Capsule, or picking up candy versus picking up Hustling Capsule. Can we afford to pick up Hustling Capsule? I'm not entirely sure. What's our piggy bank looking like? Okay, piggy bank has 14. 40 charges in it. So that is going to help a lot. I am extremely confident that picking up Hustling Capsule is a suboptimal move here. So I think the answer is to not pick it up. because I've done the math. We can open up a save just to check. We may be able to, well, yeah, it's 40, 40, 40. Oh, it's in 3 spins? Oh, that changes the math quite considerably. In that case, if we do 40 consistently for 3 spins, then that means that we burst the piggy bank. Or we have a chance of bursting the piggy bank. But if we have to burst the piggy bank, then we can pick up the hustling capsule. 40, 40, 40. Picking up the hustling capsule basically guarantees us that we need to hit the piggy bank, but we're still making rent with the hustling capsule. I believe if I've done the math correctly, we just barely missed rent without picking up the hustling capsule, and so we still need to use the piggy bank. Picking up Coke and a half, of course. 51. So we're actually in a bind where, well, actually the results don't matter. But we've committed. If all 3 diamonds show up onto the board, then picking up hustling capsule was a mistake. If all 3 diamonds do not show up onto the board, then picking up hustling capsule was just correct. That's the sort of math here. So only 2 diamonds show up. So as you can see, we pick up hustling capsule and we still can't make rent. So we needed to use the piggy bank here. So we used the piggy bank. Wow. Holy smokes. What a first guaranteed rare. With 3 diamonds and 1 on the way. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. The only thing... Picking up Lucky 7 is a, like, stupid amount of value. Like, actually stupid. But so is picking up Dame here. This is pretty funny. I'm opening up the save, and I'm saving as, just to... Just to checkpoint that here. Because picking up Chemical 7 is so much value here, but I don't think we can't not pick up Dame. That's so insane. We have Oil Can and X-Ray Machine. I hate you, game. Oil Can is so bad, and X-Ray Machine is so good. We just turned this ore into Dame food with Polishing Rag. That's just insane. This is 100% X-Ray Machine. Alright, we pick up X-Ray Machine because we're not complete nincompoops. And then we continue on. Man, Dame is already insane. 55. We don't need to... Ooh! Picking up Dwarf is not good here because the wine is just so much value. It's just 3 per spin. It's gonna be very hard for Dwarf to beat 3 per spin. And we're not relying on Dwarf to exist as a concept. Jeez. 67. Wow. Force White Creature. So much ding. 68. Well, picking up Emerald is endgame. So we have to do it. Not picking up Emerald would be pretty irresponsible here. Emerald's with Dame. That's just jaw-dropping amounts of value. Oh, and by the way, we do have cleaning rag. That's just good. So, cool, go us. We're making about the amount per spin to make 375. Let me try that. 100, 200. Oh yeah, we're very comfortably in the green here. But emerald is just end game value, so we're just doing it. I just look at those. 69, that's pretty nice. I'm so mature. And then we coast ahead on value here. Wow. If we can get a toddler, that would be super valuable here to clean out some space in our deck. If we can get a miner, that would also be extremely valuable here. To knock out those 5 ores. Hey, look at that. Welcome to the board, miner. Enjoy your stay. Please actually get on the board so you can hit them rocks. Hit them rocks very hard. Beastmaster. Is Beastmaster doing enough work to motivate me picking him? The answer is no. There's some very good arguments for picking up something for rerolling, other than the existence of this Hustling Capsule. That makes it way too easy. Anthropology degree? Anthropology degree gives us reasons to keep around the dames. And the miner. I do like that a lot. That is good. That is good. It's about 1 or 2 per spin. Also, it means that toddlers are endgame. Anthropology degree just has to be the choice here. Now, if we're choosing things to remove, has to be the cherry, right? There's nothing that helps with the cherry here. That's a clowny order of operations here. Now we have the chemical 7, the toddler, which is 4, and the coal, which is going to be a lot eventually. Now the reason why I don't pick up coal here is because well, A, we don't need it, and B, it's going to provide scaling at the time of the game where we don't need scaling. And the reason why I'm not picking up Chemical 7 is because the toddler is just going to eat the candy and is going to go insane. It's going to go insane. Oh, I love toddlers. With Anthropology degree and Jack-o'-lantern. That is such an enabling feature. Oh, and by the way, the other thing about Jack-o'-lanterns, candy is worth 2. That's, in my opinion, just as big of a buff to toddlers as making toddlers 2x. Wow, this is man. Well, you know what? While we're collecting saves. Now the reason to pick coal here is because we've already won, and picking coal helps us scale into the post game better. But we already have an X-ray machine, so we're already in trouble in terms of scaling into post game by a lot. How much does toddler give for eating that? 16? It's a number. And that's a lot of green, huh? Which is garbage. Literally garbage. Okay. Well, it was nice seeing you. Better luck next time. We have an option to pick up ore here, and it's a little bit of a tough option. Now the allure with ore is that it's just worth 4, and so can't go wrong, right? It's going to turn into 4 pretty fast. Miner also gives 10 for it, so the amount of time that it's spent, it's going to spend about 4 is 1, and that's 4 plus 10 is 14. So ore is going to be essentially a 3 into a 4. That's pretty fantastic, as opposed to these, which are not. Dwarf Sapphire Tedium Capsule. Tedium Capsule is going to be better than all of these. Yeah, we have 1 candy that we'd like the toddler to smack. $452, $575. Apple's all right. We have better things for us to be picking up. If we just look at what we're getting on average on our logs, we're getting over 3 per spin per symbol. So picking up Apple is negative value here, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. Rain Cloud and Black Pepper. Rain Cloud is garbage at the moment. Black Pepper is pickable because we know that we have we know that we're getting 3 guaranteed. Reroll, since we have the dice, makes it less pressing to do that. And oh my goodness, what insane value! What was that, right? What was that? That was 118 in 1 spin. Thanks, Dan. Ah, we got the red one. Was that the first red ruby that we got? It was. We had 5 greens and 1 red. Man, that makes me think of traffic lights. Well, no matter. All is well in the hood. And by the way, Jack-o'-lantern was worth way more than lockpick. Wow, that's cool. Those are all skips. I just sort of need to process, you know, the feeling. It's just the feeling of joy that I have when I see these sorts of excellent sort of situations happening, unfolding in front of me. Thank you, toddler. You've done your job very well. Nope. Coconut Half is surely worth enough here. It's giving 10. It takes 4 spins to give 10. And with the 2 that it takes to travel around, well, it takes 4 turns on the board to give 10. And so between the 8 and the 10 that it's giving, it's 18 and 4, which is a little bit more than the 4 per spin that we need for endgame values. And if it just conveys immediately, then we don't need to worry about it at all, of course. Lucky Capsule versus Voidstone. Now, if we get something like Mrs. Fruit, we'll be in very good shape. If we get something like Ruby and Emerald, I'm very happy. We can pick up something that scales a little bit better than the things that we have. That's another red. No need to pick any of these up. Well, nobody got fired for picking up a hustling capsule when they were floating 500. Well, here we go. Now we're talking. Now I have Mrs. Fruit for compost odds. We also have Mrs. Fruit to eat the peach. The geologist also allows us to start picking up oysters. It takes out this pearl. We need both. The geologist removes more things, it looks like, at the moment. In terms of scaling, I like geologist here. Geologist is just doing a really good job taking our things and converting it. Now it's hitting pearls, shiny pebbles, and sapphires. So if we get those, we can absolutely pick them up and drop them on the board. That's good. It's cleaning out these 2 values, which is also very good. So I prefer geologist a little bit more here over Mrs. Fruit. So let's do that. Triple coins. That's no longer doing anything. Screw you, triple coins. Picking up small symbol bomb. If we can get some geologist food, that's of course good. We're going to give geologists some time to meditate with his with his consumables. We can remove the monkey so that when Mrs. Fruit gets onto the board, Mrs. Fruit has more to do. And I like that. Removing the bee and the flower can happen, at some point ever. And picking up ruby, I think at this point picking up ruby is diminishing values. It's literally below value for what we're returning on average on the board. So I'm no longer going to be picking up a ruby. We already have 7 gems. Oh, sorry. We have 11 gems for our game. There's no need to pick up another ruby here. An oyster. Again, this is the advantage of picking up a geologist now, is that we can start the oyster train. Nice. Wildcard is, well, that's a pretty automatic pickup in really any circumstance. Picking up candy is going to be value for the toddler still. But we could also not. That seems dignified to just not. And removal capsule is fantastic. $71. Yeah. So we do need, we'll use this removal to remove. We can remove the flower and the bee. We can remove the bee first. Do we care? Not really. We really don't. We'll take out, I'll remove the bee first. This diamond is getting hit by the wild card. That's cool. We're not really under consideration for whether we're going to make the final rent payment or not. This is just stupid. Stupid good, that is. Yep. And that chain's over. Pretty easy rent payment made right there. Now, if I recall, this is not a guaranteed rare. But I'm more willing to look for a Mrs. Fruit here to deal with this peach. Getting another dame is fantastic. A martini. Yeah, I'm happy with martini. Tax evasion, flush, and Nori the rabbit. I don't think we're picking up any of those symbols. So when, following my rule of if you have 3 items that don't give you anything, pick the one with the higher rarity. So we're picking up flush. Oh wow. Please wildcard off of the dame drinking the martini. 38. Yum, 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 yum. Wow. So much value. So many apples not picked up here. Void creature is still technically value. Buffing capsule versus ore. Ore is a little bit behind schedule. So we could just pick up the buffing capsule and just have it slam into these things. It's a one-time dame. No, thank you. Now our oyster has been a little piece of misbehaving garbage and not producing enough pearls for our geologist. That's okay though. If we get 2 of them, we can start getting some Javin Psycho fun item layout. Oh yeah, this is absolutely a fun item layout. I'm pretty excited with this item layout. I don't think you got to the part in the early game where we went ores before getting X-ray machine, and then we got cleaning rag, and then we're like, man, ores are pretty good, and then X-ray machine shows up, and then ores are just like absolutely insanely good. This is a pretty unreasonable luck box, but we've gotten ore twice, and we've gotten either cleaning rag or X-ray machine in both games. Unfortunately, I cannot pick up big ore for the geologist. It's a side problem with our setup, but we've like made Ren and a half, so picking up the general. Now we can pick up Mrs. Fruit. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Yeah. Purple pepper. That's so much. That's so much money. All the time. Black pepper isn't bad. We just have 5 emeralds and 4 diamonds. Jeez. Wow. Time to take out the flower. You've done good. Done good, but yeah, committing to a build without enablers is really like, it's super dangerous. Like I generally tend to not go toddlers and candy without well, this toddler is 4 by the way, and we're passing on it. Yes, good job, oyster. I tend to, well, actually, is TDM capsule even valuable here? I've been trying to... TDM capsule is so minorly valuable here. I've been trying this ore thing. You know, there's a... Or, you know, Tetra is really high on ore, and I think it's a bunch of garbage, so clearly there's some happy medium between us. But the part where we pick up cleaning rag and X-ray machine, and then the game feels easy. on floor 9. That definitely helps a lot. But also, this run was not won necessarily because of, like, picking up the ore. The run was won because we got, yeah, because we got 3 early coal. Toddler candy and dwarf alcohol gets me through the beginning to get to the max rank, to get to the meta. Yeah. That's definitely a pretty solid plan. There's a it took a while to get to cleaning rag and X-ray machine. We got there, just took a while. All right, now the oysters are going. Now the oysters are going off. This is starting to look like a build here. We need a little bit more, but we're doing well. We're running a float. That's good. Cool. Trampled by rabbits. Not bad. Now we got a geologist. We picked up some oysters. We got a Mrs. Fruit, and we got a geologist. We've got a lot of the pieces necessary to scale this into the end game, despite not having the despite having X-ray machine. X-ray machine is hurting our ability to scale, but having 3 oysters is helping us a lot. So let's see if we can make some magic happen. Now if we get no. These aren't the things that I'm looking for. Diver is not. Do we pick up another geologist? Now the reason to get another geologist is because they are going to clean out these pearls on a fairly regular basis. This is one of the only times where I'm feeling like actually having the pearls around is like a drag on our board because of we have a dame and we have cleaning rag. So, wow, what did I pick? Hello? I picked up a diver? What happened? Huh? Help? Please send help? Well, rip run. Like... hello? Excuse me? What was that? Hold on one moment. Like, I need to load up the VOD on that. What was that? What was that? Okay, so hold on. We can't actually, we can undo the adding of the symbol. We could manipulate the saves here. I just, the part where I just like flew my cursor across the screen, I clicked on something and what happened there? What on earth was that? You saw that, right? Where I just clicked in the middle of the screen and picked some random thing? Whoa! That's insane. Okay. Wow. Alright, I am so reporting that. That's not correct. Okay. Alright, that's a bug. That's a bug. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to bring the game down. And that means that it's going to be a black screen for a moment, and then I'm going to swap out the diver for literally anything else. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. But so we do the properties. No. We're gonna take this down. We're gonna put this up because this is what we're mostly looking at here. We open this up and we swap out. We open the save file. So where we have here is 3, 4, 5, 6. So icon types to be added. So see this right here. So we can modify this to be whatever we want. So we don't have to do that because we can just turn this to empty space. So what happened was that I clicked in the middle of the screen while on the inventory selection, and what that did was it actually clicked on the thing behind the inventory screen, which was apparently the diver. So that's like wildly not correct behavior. And in order to fix that, what I'm doing is I am modifying the save file because I don't really feel like, for example, having you watch me, have the diver remove our entire late game scaling in the oysters. And then, rage quitting and leaving. So, we've got to do a little bit better than that. But yeah, we added a diver because of what I considered to be a very serious graphical issue that I'm absolutely reporting after the stream. But what it does mean is that we need to bring the game down in order to modify the save file. So basically, what I'm deciding between is whether I pick up the diver here or the geologist that was offered to me. Now, picking up the geologist does offer some amount of scaling here because there's going to be a number of times, because we're so thick, that just having the pearls is going to take oysters off the board. And we're going to continue to pick up oysters and fruit. So I actually like the idea of picking up... see... Oh! It's still archaeologist in the save file. You dork. Oh my goodness. Ta-da! So we fixed the file. You would have had like 8 cultists if you went for them. Explain more about the situation where you could have had 8 cultists due to manipulating with the save file. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. But yeah, this looks like a generically good save file to load up here. We're actually going to save as from diver glitch. And yeah, let's load that up in Steam. Where is Steam? Show me Steam. Steam. Open up the game. Now we can show you something a little bit more game-like, right? Alright, so we can continue this here, and if we look at our inventory, you can see that we have 2 geologists. There appears to be a graphical issue with displaying the geologist charges as separate here. The geologist has a permanent bonus 6 here. as part of the save file. That should be fine. Save file in the game, I passive cultist and they would have been broken good. Oh, well, so the problem with that is that the RNG is re-rolled every single time. So it's a little bit unreliable to do that. Okay, so the geologist rediscovered. Is Lucky Capsule good? If we get Silver Arrow, it's good. It's basically the only option. Oh, Dame is super fantastic here. Okay. The fact that we have 4 pearls still around, despite having 2 geologists, makes me feel a lot better about picking up multiple geologists. $81. We have 2 geologists. Why do we have so many pearls all of a sudden? What's going on here? Nice. We passed up a coal at near the beginning somewhere. That would have been good. Alright, so we're reaching an equilibrium here. Wealthy Capsule is good. Not by a lot, but it's still good. Where we roughly have 30 symbols, and we're producing roughly... We're getting the, oh yeah. Oh! The double hit on the geologist. I forgot about that. That's so good. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, alright, alright. We're starting to get something together. We really need, this is going to crumple and die unless we get support. Picking up a martini for a dame is one of the better things that we can get here. Watering can is an enabler for Mrs. Fruit, so we just have to go for it. It's pretty non-negotiable. Miner is not very good. It's the only thing that's giving 2 on this board, other than the pearl. Technically the oysters are giving 1, but they're giving a lot more than that, realistically speaking. Oh, and the martini's giving 4 before it shows up in front of the... Screw you! No divers! That's not okay. Ding! So, let's get this. Lucky Capsule versus Orange. Lucky Capsule gives us more outs at Arrow. Martini isn't bad. Dame is fantastic. Dame would make our run longer. Apple does not make our run longer. You're 8, yeah. We still make this payment, but we don't make the 2,000 payment without help. We haven't gotten the oysters to really go off. They exist, but if we had like 4 or 5 of them, we'd be in much better shape. Hustling Capsule versus Coconut Half. Well, guess who's a better Hustling Capsule at this point? Geologist isn't good enough. Martini might not be good enough. We could pick up Martini, just, I think we need to re-roll because we're not making this... Well, are we making this payment? We're very barely making this payment. I don't think I care enough about Martini to justify the re-roll. Well, if we just get another Martini, then we could just take the Martini. You know, I guess just take a hint from the board, right? Pizza the cat. If we get Wildcat, then that's technically value. Whoa. Alright, so here's the graphical issue here. Okay, that didn't work. So, something went very seriously wrong. I'm not exactly sure what. But whatever it was bad. So I haven't been able to reproduce the error, but you saw it was recorded on stream, so we just submit that specifically. I'm not exactly sure what I'll need to do to reproduce that. That was a hell of an error. We take out the 3-sided die, it'll help us lose faster. Lucky capsule? Sure. Let's see if we can get lucky. I don't have a lot of hope, but, you know. Maybe something will work out. Buffing capsule could help. Depends on where it's putting things. That's not a place. Chicken is, that's in the garbage section. This is, heading straight towards the dumpster. 2001 spin. That's not possible. Alright. Well, it's been good. We didn't make it to 2K. As predicted by Jeldon, by the way. Like, several, like 15 to 30 minutes ago. Before we had all of that problem coming into the way. So, we know who's the real winner here. So, yeah, it's a good run. Yeah, I was happy with that run. In conclusion, we went ore twice today. We went 1-1, but in reality, just getting 3 coals that early in the game just causes us to not. It causes the rest of the run to not matter that much. So yeah, shrug shoulders. And then we got a dam and an X-ray machine to really pile on the trouble. I think I picked Gollum irresponsibly in that game and got bailed out in a big way. But you know, that's how the game goes sometimes. So I had a good time playing. Hope you had a good time watching. But I'm gonna wrap it up at 1 for 1, 50% for the day. So thanks for tuning in. So yes, I got that to work. Nice. All right. Catch you later. Bye bye.